questions by the end of the session लेंगे. I repeat, हम सारे questions by the end of session लेंगे. आप notes बनाइए and सर का session ध्यान से सुनिए. So I invite Manish Agarwal ji now, and over to you, sir. This is your session, and let me also make best of it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so very much, Sumit ma'am. And I congratulate 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒍 sir and his team for this wonderful contribution into the banking domain. It's very easy to initiate anything, but it's very difficult to consistently contribute with the passion and energy. But you have contributed for last more than 1 year now, and especially into the COVID session through the webinars, you have contributed to the industries. The contributors are the leaders. I must congratulate all the people who are being participated and contributing through the IPB, and the students also, because it's very easy to get misdirected, but very difficult to get the right kind of the mentors. I've seen the IPB people, how they are passionately working continuously, how updated they are always. I've seen a different kind of the leaders also. It's not about one leader always. The best part is as a 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒍 sir, the chairperson and the co-founder of IPB, he never take the lead. He give the lead to his people. This is a wonderful expression of a leader. I won't take much more time. Just I'll share. Please ma'am, मेरे को allow करें ताकि मैं अपनी screen share कर सकूं.
जी sir.
क्योंकि ये जो बैंकिंग इंडस्ट्री है, it is a symbol of prosperity. It is a symbol of continuous growth. It is a symbol where we are going together. It is a symbol of money. Wherever we are, we'll try to make it happen, the things. When 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒍 sir has told me about this session, I was equally excited also. At the same time, it was a challenge. Why the challenge? Because abundance of opportunities in banking sector today, it is difficult to understand. We are just listening about the digitalization. We are listening about the position of the banking sector. We are just listening about the different government reforms. And in so many kiosks, so many misinformation, updated information, news, and better to say as a views, somewhere we are struggling what is right, what is happening where. So today it's really difficult to understand. As Sumit ma'am has told us, we'll make the time workable. When I see it is coming with the philosophy also, we are coming with the literature, theories, all across the world for last 500 years. I mean it. When I'm saying 500 years, I mean it, the 500 years. I'm coming out with the philosophies by which the Western world has made the science into the technology. They are advanced. They have advanced for the last almost good time. For the last more than 200 years, they are contributing the world for the prosperity. I'm coming out with the philosophy of the East also, which says the balance of the life. It is a journey. Then there are the people from the science side. They say, sir, everything is good, but what's about the number? From where does it comes? Are the numbers are also supporting your theory also? I'm coming out with the numbers also. So we have taken the 5 sets why the people are coming with the abundance. I welcome you all the people who are into the career of the banking and finance. It's one of the biggest industries of the world. It is going to be and remaining one of the best and the top industries into the world. क्योंकि मुझे मालूम नहीं चलेगा what we are doing, what we are saying. Chat box में आप लिखते रहें, पर एक तरीका निकालेंगे. जो लोग हमारे साथ पहले सेशन कर चुके हैं, they know about it. और जिनको नहीं मालूम है, हम बड़े प्यार से एक दूसरे के साथ चलेंगे. This is what I have learned from one of my mentor and one of the senior trainer. He says हम जब भी साथ साथ होते हैं तब जीवन बहुत अच्छा करते हैं. जब एग्री होते हैं, हम साथ साथ होते हैं, तो हम क्या करेंगे? हम बैंकिंग और फाइनेंस की बात कर रहे हैं यार. तो जो भी व्यक्ति हमारे साथ एग्रीड है, जिनको लगता है what I am saying, they are on the same page, वो साथ साथ लिखेंगे. तो we are coming into the banking and finance, so we'll write 7-7 77 means you are agreeing to me. फटाफट से मेरे को चैट बॉक्स में लिख दीजिए 77 so that I can understand that the people are with me. फटाफट से 77 लिख दीजिए चैट बॉक्स में so that we can take the same energy from you people also. 77 means we are साथ साथ. So much, thank you so very much Vikas sir, so many 77. Oh, amazing. 177 makes the things happen. Thank you so very much. और जहां पे आपको लगेगा कि आप मेरे साथ नहीं है, जहां पे आपको लगेगा कि मैं और आप अलग अलग पेजेस पे हैं, वहां पे 67 लिख दीजिए, 78 लिख दीजिए और उसके नीचे अपना क्वेश्चन और अपना डिसएग्रीमेंट लिख दीजिए. सुमित मैम मेरी मदद करने वाली हैं और सुमित मैम मुझे बताने वाली हैं कि आपने क्या पूछा और मान के चलिए जो आपका क्वेरी होगी हम उसको कंप्लीट करेंगे. आज अबेंडेंस का मतलब अबेंडेंस है जी. या तो आप मेरे को स्केर्सिटी या जो कमी का भाव लोगों के अंदर रहता है वो आप मुझे प्रूव करेंगे, या हम सारे के सारे जितने भी लोग इस सेमिनार को, इस वेबिनार को आज अटेंड करने के लिए जा रहे हैं वो ये उठकर निकलेंगे कि आज के बाद बैंकिंग इंडस्ट्री में केवल और केवल अबेंडेंस है. और अगर अबेंडेंस नहीं है, हाउ वी कैन क्रिएट द अबेंडेंस इनटू द सेशन, how we can create the abundance into the world, how we can create the abundance into our system. So it means we are coming together to create the abundance. Firstly, we can have to understand and have the conviction that there is abundance, because जो आपके पास होगा नहीं है वो आप दे नहीं सकते. अगर आपके पास अबेंडेंस का फील नहीं है, आपके पास अबेंडेंस की एनर्जी नहीं है, आपको ये नहीं मालूम कि सच में अबेंडेंस अवेलेबल है, तो अबेंडेंस देंगे कैसे? तो अगर हम इसको देखें तो अबेंडेंस ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज इन द बैंकिंग सेक्टर, जो भी मैं अब आपसे बात करने वाला हूं ये सारी अनुभव के रूप में, ज्ञान के रूप में और वन ऑफ द बेस्ट पीपल द टाइम टेस्टेड फिलॉसफीज और थ्योरीज के बेसिस पर कहने वाला हूं आपको. आइए देखिए हम इसको 5 सेट में समझेंगे. फर्स्ट हम समझेंगे व्हाट इज द कांसेप्ट ऑफ अबेंडेंस. सेकंड इज द कांसेप्ट ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी, क्योंकि अबेंडेंस क्या लेकर आता है, अपॉर्चुनिटी, और अपॉर्चुनिटी क्या रिफ्लेक्ट करती है, अबेंडेंस. दे आर द सिनोनिम टू ईच अदर. व्हिच कम फर्स्ट इट हार्डली मैटर्स, बट दे कम ऑल टुगेदर. We have the abundance, we have the opportunity. We understand the gap also, so that we can understand where is the opportunity, where is the scarcity, and which gap we have to fill up. And this gap is also a synonym of abundance. Then what is the reforms? Because without reforms, without the government participation, without their intervention, there is some challenges into the banking and the finance. We'll understand the concept of reforms. Our reforms are coming to our favor. Are they coming to the abundance? Are they giving us the opportunity? Are they there to fill up the gaps? And the last, what is the concept of need? हमारे को जरूरत क्या है? आर यू विद मी? फटाफट से ग्रुप में लिख दीजिए, फटाफट से चैट बॉक्स में 77 लिख दीजिए या 67 और 78 लिख दीजिए, मेरे को मालूम चल जाए आर यू विद मी. थैंक यू इकबाल सर, थैंक यू राजेश सर, गायत्री मैम. अमेजिंग अमेजिंग एनर्जी यू पीपल आर हैविंग फॉर मी. बिलीव कीजिए जो ये एनर्जी आप मुझे चैट बॉक्स से दे रहे हैं, ये जो एनर्जी मुझे आप बता रहे हैं और आपको मैं ये देने वाला हूं, और मान के चलिए हर मिनट, इस मिनट के बाद हमारे और आपके जीवन में केवल अबंडेंस आने वाला है. हर चीज में अबंडेंस आने वाला है. ये आपको अबंडेंस ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज देगा, ये आपको अबंडेंस ऑफ सक्सेस देगा, ये आपको अबंडेंस ऑफ रिलेशंस देगा, ये आपको अबंडेंस ऑफ मीनिंगफुल लाइफ देगा. आप बिलीव कीजिए यू आर मी. थैंक यू सो वेरी मच फॉर ऑल द पीपल फॉर गिविंग मी दिस 7 इज मेकिंग द लाइफ. तो अगर आप देखिए तो सबसे पहले अबंडेंस के कॉन्सेप्ट को हम समझ रहे हैं. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय अबंडेंस? आज का सबसे बड़ा जो क्वेश्चन है वो ये है, what is abundance? Just think about for a second or a two and write it into the chat box. What do you mean by abundance? The science says जो हमारे को दिखता नहीं है वो बनता नहीं है. जितने भी इन्वेंटर्स आज से पहले हुए, जितनों भी डिस्कवरीज की, they have seen the things first, then they make them available, they can make them visible, they have manifested the things. What do you mean by abundance? Abundance क्या है? हिंदी में कहें तो अपार. अपार की भावना क्या कहती है? What do you mean by sufficient, greatness? Thank you so very much. A very large quantity which you have in excess. So correct. Thank you so very much. You people are amazing. You have made my work easy. Anything in large amount, absolutely correct. Place in excess, amazing. This is great opportunity. Let's we understand from 2 photographs. उससे पहले अगर हम ये देखें तो 3 चीजें एक साथ चलती हैं हमारे जीवन में. One is the scarcity, कमी का भाव. The second is the enough, what we have good for us, and the last one is then the abundance. We'll understand them from a picture or in 2. There are the 2 pictures. This is 1 and this is 2. Write into the chat box which is representing the abundance, the A or the B. Thank you Iqbal sir for A, Vishal sir A, Gayatri ma'am A. Oh wow, So many people are with me that they are into the A. Just imagine, coming back to the things, I'm giving you another paradigm. Why they are throwing? Ask yourself and write into the chat box why they are throwing. As you are saying, A is the abundance. Why they are throwing? Because they have abundance. Thank you so very much. They have extra remaining food without thinking the value of money. So kind of you. Ready-me mein jinhone bhi likha hai, they have much more. Believe me, but this says when they have ordered, they were into the scarcity of mind. When they were ordered, they don't understand what they need, how much they need. And if they don't understand what they need, they have the scarcity in mind. There is a fear, there is an insecurity. They says if there would be a less than. So there was not the abundance into the one. One is representing the scarcity through the mind. And there is another person. Because of the clothes, we are saying they are into the scarcity. But you have written scarcity is when it is excess of the need. Excess of the need. The person who is sharing, she is understanding that there is an excess of need. She can share the things with the people. Abundance means sharing. आप कहते हैं बिल्कुल ठीक है, द स्केर्सिटी बिल्कुल ठीक है. अगर हम समझेंगे इसको, हम एक बार कंसेप्ट को समझेंगे. हम पहले कंसेप्ट को समझ रहे हैं, उसके बाद जहां पर भी जिसको भी डिसएग्रीमेंट होंगे, विल बी कमिंग इनटू द क्वेश्चन. B says the scarcity because we are not understanding it from the mindset. B says I have what I have, I can share with the people. मैं आपको एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल देता हूं, आपको शायद समझ में आएगा. The people, there is a post of a peon, and when there is a post of the peon, it is written minimum qualification 10+2 intermediate. And believe me not, the people from the graduation, the master classes, and even the PhD people, they are applying for that post. What is that? Because there is no top degree written there, top qualification. So what would happen? A person who has abundance of opportunity from the +2 to the PhD, that person is ready to work as a +2 person. So he is snatching the opportunity from the person. And what would be the eligibility of that person who is being the PhD? He wants to become a post of a +2. There is some challenge. There is a feel of insecurity and fear. I've seen the people who are going for the 3, 4, 5 interviews. I ask them, how many interviews you have cracked? He says, I have cracked 3 interviews, sir. But can you imagine how many jobs you have snatched from other people? Because you were needing only 1 job and you have qualified 3 interviews. Then you are rejecting 2 other people. What you are creating into the world, you are creating the rejection, you are creating the insecurity, you are creating the fear. You are not happy with the 1 job only. You says, what would be the best package? I'll do that. Where there would be more comfort, I'll do that. You are not asking where I have the better chances to grow, I'll do that. The abundance means what it makes you, where it takes you. आज बैंकिंग इंडस्ट्री की जो हम स्वरूप देखते हैं, the people who have born before 1990, 1980, and they able to visit some banks there. What Kamath Sahab has given us, a beautiful banking system, a beautiful branches where we can enter. They are not the government, no more government offices now. This is the amazing thing. So abundance is more what we have and what we can share. It is a mindset. When the person was ordering, he was ordering more what he want, more than what he require. That is the mind of the scarcity. When we are moving for the more, it means we are snatching from somewhere. So what is the scarcity? Scarcity is a mindset. It is a state of mind. When you feel there is a scarcity, everything comes with the scarcity. When there is enough and abundance, it is enough abundance. Somebody asked me, what do you need today? I need 3 times food and a clothes for today. When I was into a school, I was having 2 set of dresses, 2 set of uniforms, school uniforms. Some people have 3. And we were having all the 6 days with the same dress. Now we have hundreds of clothes. And when there are any sale, we are running for the sale. And into the day, We are just wasting 30 to 35 minutes in choosing what kind of the dress we should wear today, because we have abundance, but we have scarcity into the mind. We are not clear with the things, and we are not ready to share with the people who need it more. हम इसको अगर ये पहली बात को अगर हम समझ लें कि where we are working, right? हम थोड़ी देर को इसको समझेंगे, समझने के बाद जब तक हम 5वीं स्लाइड पे आएंगे, what is the need, then we can relate the things together. So one thing is scarcity and abundance, they are not about the what we have, but what we require. Enough means what we have for today. One person says, I'm happy that I have enough for today. Another says, I'm happy, I'm insecure because I don't have for 1 month. Somebody is insecure because they don't have for 6 months. Some people are just planning for 1 year. Some people are planning for 40, 50 years. And some people are planning for 7 generations. Imagine what kind of the things we are creating. They are saying next 7 generations are there, they are going to be bound fools. They won't be able to earn their money, their livelihood, their livings. There is something happening in their mind. What they are thinking about their next generations. Imagine it. Scarcity, enough, and abundance. They come together, but they all are the states of mind. The next is the opportunity. Let's we understand. Are you with me? Whatever the 7 लिख दीजिए और जिनके क्वेश्चंस हैं वो साथ में नोट कर लीजिएगा, so that we can add this into the next. Thank you, Arman sir. Thank you so very much for all the people, because the reason is अगर हम इसको समझते हुए जाएंगे, थोड़ी देर के लिए हम खोल लेंगे अपने दिमाग को. मैं बहुत सारी जगह देखता हूं, the people are working from the different political agendas. One says it is good, another says it is bad. We make the people go right and wrong by making which party we belong to, which side we are there. और जब हम आंखें बंद करके किसी की सहमति कर देते हैं तो हम उसमें से रिस्क मिस कर जाते हैं, और जब हम आंखें बंद करके किसी व्यक्ति के ऑपोजिशन में चले जाते हैं तो हम अपॉर्चुनिटी मिस कर देते हैं. We have to be open. What is the opportunity? Let's we see the opportunity. Now you have 3 people into your screen, on your screen. Just tell me who has the better chances to grow, who has more opportunity to grow. You have 3 people who has more chances to grow. The person into the white shirt, the man in between, the one. Everybody is saying one. Okay. So many people are with the one. White shirt, right? Thank you so very much. You people are coming from the same set of thoughts. Thank you so very much for having the harmony, for having the consensus. Let me understand. How many stairs the white person can raise? A person who is getting the 90 marks, 90% marks, and he wants to explore, he wants to rise. How much percentage he can rise? And a person who has 35% of marks, how much opportunity he has for to rise? Just ask yourself, a person with the 90% marks, how many marks he can make? Alisha ma'am coming with the 3, okay? There is no right and wrong answer. I'm just exploring the thought of the mind. Second one has a 60% opportunity to rise. Thank you so very much. I'm not saying to change your mind. I'm saying there are open opportunities. Nobody is wrong. But you are thinking it from the another paradigm. And the things are coming from the another paradigm. The people who are coming from the 1 and a few people are coming from the 3. Equally there. Next, we will make the things another way. Now there is another opportunity. Now the 4 people are there. Now ask yourself. Thank you, Kalaji. You are open with the things that it depends upon the situation, sir. But I'm saying it is more about me and more about you, less about the situation, because what the situation is coming, it is coming to give us something, and that is the opportunity. We can change the opportunity with our mindset. We can change the opportunity with our thinking process. We can change the opportunity by the paradigm. We can change the opportunity by the attitude. We can change the opportunity by the efforts. We can change the opportunity by the mindset. Believe me not, we can change the situation and the positions of the life by one thing only, that is our effort. What we think about it, what we want to make out of it. There would be a rain, then we have the problem. We have the summer, we have the problem. We have the winters, we have the problem. And there are people who are cherishing all the 6 seasons of the year. Believe me, it's an opportunity. A person who is rising the head, they says we can explore for the global. A person who is reaching the height, they are thinking about something else. And we all have opportunity. Where you are, what you are doing, there is opportunity. Are you looking at the opportunity there? The people who are at the top of the bank, they are making the opportunity for the world. I met a person, he was into a student, he was into the 9th class. I asked him, Manika, sir, what do you want to have in, what do you want to become into your life? He replied me, sir, I want to rule the world. I want to be the prime minister of the world. I want to be the prime minister, president of the world. I asked, how would you make it done, sir? There are different countries, yes, different states, even into our nation also. The another person replied, sir, UNO का president तो बन सकता हूँ ना, UNO का chairperson तो बन सकता हूँ. Just imagine the mindset of a 9th class student. He says, I can form an organization like the UNO, where all the people are members. I'm heading that organization. This is an opportunity. It is not coming from anywhere. We have a civilization of thousands of years, unwritten, written, thousands of years. There are some civilizations who are just 300-400 years ago. They don't have a very good ancestral histories. They are taking the things from all over the world, and they have the best opportunities. They have created the opportunities in their favor. The Japan, we have seen the Hiroshima, Nagasaki, what they have created. The Americans have taken their security. They say, let me understand that we have not to expand on our securities now. They'll take care of it. We'll start working on our nation. They plan that we have to be number one into the textile. They become number one into the textile. They says we have to work on the electronics. They become number one into the electronics. And before the electronics, they plan and decide that we have to be number one into the automotive, and they become number one into the automotive. They have taken all the situation, all the position, all the limitations, all the bindings by the foreigners in their favor. This is about their commitment. Dr. Kalam doesn't have any resources. Lal Bahadur Shastri was not carrying any resources, and our present Prime Minister also don't have any resources when he has started working into the life. Dr. Manmohan Singh, he was not taken into our university. He was not given as a chair. After being the Prime Minister, he was taken into our university to say into the Chandigarh University, the Punjab University, come and have their seat. Believe me not, the opportunities are dependent and in control of the people who want and who can make the 100% of it. The third is the gaps. Now just imagine the things. They are the top 10 largest banks into the India. अगर आप मेरी बात से सहमत है, जो अभी तक हमने बात की, बहुत सारों ने 7 लिख दिया, 2 सर लिख दिया. अभी भी कुछ लोग अपने बंद कमरों में बैठे हैं, बंद हाथों के साथ बैठे हैं, कहीं पर कान सुन रहा है, लेकिन कहीं कुछ इमेजिन है. फटाफट से लिख दीजिए जो आपके दिमाग में आता है, बिकॉज अगर आप साथ साथ हैं तो आप अगली बात को समझ पाएंगे, और अगर कहीं मिस कर गए तो छूट जाने वाले हैं. क्योंकि मैं इससे बाद जो आपसे 10 मिनट बात करने वाला हूं, मैं अंक गणित की बात करूंगा, नंबर्स की बात करूंगा, साइंटिफिक लोगों की बात करूंगा, उन लोगों की बात करूंगा जिनको थ्योरी समझ में नहीं आती, उन लोगों की बात करूंगा who can open the minds with the numbers also. I'll share with the opportunity, I'll share with the abundance. Now you get the gap into the things. They are the 50 biggest global banks of 2020. Just imagine, see the names. You won't get even a single name out of these 10. For few people, it's a shame, but for me, for the people like me, the opportunities, there is opportunity. We are the optimistic people. It means we have the chances to grow than anybody else. The industrial and the commercial bank of China, if you go and get the data by the 2010, they were into not the top of the 10 people, 10 organizations even. Into the 2012 also, they were not into the first 10. Into the 2014, they have started growing. And by the 2020, you can see they are at the top. It's not about anything out. जो लोग कर सकते हैं वो हम भी कर सकते हैं, जो लोगों के पास है वो हमारे पास भी है, उनके पास भी जनसंख्या है, हमारे पास भी जनसंख्या है, हमारे पास भी हार्डवर्क है, उनके पास भी हार्डवर्क है, हमारे पास भी सेम फिलॉसफी है जो उनके पास फिलॉसफी है. बिलीव कीजिए, सिर्फ एक चीज की कमिटमेंट है, दैट इज द ऑनरशिप. एक ही चीज की कमी है, दैट इज द कमिटमेंट इनटू द थिंग्स. When we start working on what we can create, what we can do into the world, now let's another last page of the 50. You won't get even a single name. This is an opportunity. We are not into the first 50 people. It means we have opportunity to grow global. This is the first gap. I'm coming out the next gap. The per capita income of the world. What does it say? The per capita income. India has the GDP. The capital comparison of the GDP. We are at one of the when we are at the one of the lowest, it means we have the opportunity to rise. We have all the seasons. We have all the natural resources. We have all the financial resources. We have so many things into the world. Our people are sitting into the best position globally. We have 100% opportunities, but we have to do what we have to do. We have to see as an opportunity. GDP per capita comparison. If you see, India is at the bottom and we can raise up to the top. If something has happened into the last 200 years, we can create it again. अगर 200 साल में हमने कुछ खोया है, तो हम कुछ साल मेहनत करने के बाद इसको वापस पा सकते हैं. And we are on the track. We are growing every day, every time. We have not participated into the industry 3.0, but into the industrial revolution 4.0. We are the leaders. Our people are sitting into the best of the position. They are contributing from one of the best position into the world. We are contributing through our land. We are contributing through our oceans. We are contributing through our airs. Believe me not, we are contributing from our everything. Now, this is what, are we coming into the same lobby? All across the world, the people of the top 1%, 3%, and 10%, they make the world change. Are you coming into the 1, 3, or 10%? If you are coming, you are at the right platform. If you are not, then you have to understand where you have to be. The next figure which I am coming out, this is amazing. Just imagine the population of India, the 60 to 70 people. If plus 60 people will say if they are plus 60%, 90% of the people are minus 59, 60 people, 60 years of age. 90% log 90% of the people. The old age people require the financial security. They require the pension fund. They need to have their money rightly invested. They are our customers into the banking and finance. Just imagine 15% people, under 15 people, the 27% of the population, they are coming and they are getting matured. They are coming into the world of the business, the world of the job, the world of the employment. They earn, and what will they do? They earn through the bank, they expand through the bank. We are into the digital payment system. They need the saving account, they need the current account, they need the business sports. And if the banker is there, they can rule the world also. The people from the 15 and 29, so many people are from here. Congratulations, you are into the 26% of Indian strength. You can create the wonders into the world. But if you want to do it, then only. It is about you. Right? अगर आइए देखिए, हम एक छोटी सी फिगर को और देखने की कोशिश करेंगे. मैंने देखा फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन्स की बात की. What do you mean by financial inclusions? They are the new words. We have heard this financial inclusion in the best way by the 𝒂𝒑𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏, the late 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏, the great man. He has then the Jan Dhan Yojana. Some people have you have the disagreement upon it, but they have taken the people on the bank. They have the bank accounts. It's amazing thing, Jan Dhan Yojana. This is the financial inclusion. The people have the medical insurance now. The people have the retirement plans now. They are not dependent upon their children. We have so many people who are getting benefit out of the Bima Yojana, started by the government of India. The financial inclusion by the Aadhaar. So many things. Has it made into one day? No. So many things have been done. We'll come when we'll discuss about the government reforms. We'll discuss so many things. But into the BRICS nation, the bank which just started into the last decade, the 4-5 years only, we are into the bottom of that also. It means financial inclusion says there are so many people who are out of the banking system. This is the opportunity. This is the gap. Some person says it is 2% only, sir, 5% only, 10% only, 20% only. But by the 10% and the 20%, we are making the world population. So many developed nation have the total population what we have of the 10 and the 20% of our population. And believe me not, they all are the working people. They all are the productive people. The people who are sitting on the floors, who are working day in, day out, they earn more than us who are sitting on the dining tables and the drawing rooms. They don't have any rain. They don't have any sun. They come out of their rooms into the by the morning 6 or 7 or 8. They are the productive people. They are adding to the GDP, but this is not accounted for. They are not becoming a part of the banking system. They don't have the confidence. They don't have the education. They don't have the trust into the things. There is some fear, and this is a gap. This is an opportunity. We have to come out of their fear. We have to take them out of the fear. We have to provide the insecurity. We have to remove their insecurities. We have to provide the securities to these people. They are amazing people. They work day in, day out. Whenever there is some problem into the global financial market, they are the people by their mini and the petty small savings, they create the financial support to our systems. They are the people who come out of the rooms and they provide so much money to the industry, so much money to the banking and every service sector. They are the rickshaw wala, they are the auto wala, they are the people who are selling the milk. They are the people who are coming for the vegetable selling. Believe me not, these are the best people to work out the things. Good Simran sir, एक बार मुझे बताएंगे what you want to get it clear, please.
There are some lines on the
हाँ सर, ये मेरे पास से नहीं आ रही है, कहीं और से कोई कर रहा है. ये स्टार्टिंग में भी आई. I don't know who is doing this.
So you can go to NO8 and clear the screen and clear the lines by the use of rubber.
ये कहाँ पे है? You have to help me somewhere there.
Leave it, sir. Otherwise, fine. It's fine.
Okay, thank you. So we are coming to the next. The next is the branches. Believe me, when I was going to the opportunity, the global number says that per 100,000, 1 lakh people, there are almost 40 branches of the bank all across the world on an average. The top is plus 100. Into the Asia, the plus is about 70 branches per 1 lakh people of banking. Just imagine. And into the India, it is just 15%. Imagine what kind of the scope we have for opening the branches. And every branch carry the few people as an employee. They are almost 5 to 8 or 10 people. Every branch. If 25% growth is there or to reach the average people, just imagine how much options we have for the opening the branches. Why the government is coming out the consolidation of banks? Because it will increase their capital, it will increase their branch network, it will increase the reach to the people, it will increase the employment. There are so many things which are happening. Just imagine 15% branches, 15 branches only on 1 lakh people. And we say we don't have the scope. So much scope we have. Digitalization, some people feel that the digitalization is problem. Believe me, digitalization has created more customers. The financial inclusion, when there is a digital position, it gives 50 more jobs. Just imagine there is a 1 lakh people standing, or the 50,000 people, or 10,000 people, or 5,000 people, what we have seen at the Jan Dhan Yojana, the Notabandi. We have seen so many people into the lines. Just imagine if these kind of the people daily were standing into the bank on a queue to deposit or withdraw the money, what would happen? A single person cannot manage it. The people are creating the products, they are creating the services, they are creating so many things. Digital has made their work easy. The human beings are making more productive work. We are employing more people now. Because every ATM gives the 2, 3, 4 employment to 2, 3, 4 people. Just imagine 24/7 we are working. When 24% people are there, just imagine 24%, 24/7 we are working. So what we were working for the 8 hours, 10 hours or 12 hours, now we are working 24 hours. It would give them more employment. Right. Now we move to the next. Just imagine how many core banking solutions. These are the gaps. bank guarantee, inward bill. These are the banking norms which we give it to the business people. Standing orders, interest calculation, term deposit, demand draft, so many things we are giving to the customers to do the business. But what is the core banking? Core banking is deposit. Core banking is funding, and then regulating it. All these services are becoming a part of the core banking. Be grateful for the people who have created such a kind of the services to us. They are the people, they are the real scientists of the financial world. More the business is coming, more are the opportunity to understand what kind of the services we can give it to the business people. A person is just opening a saving account at present. Their need would be the investment. Their need would be the FDR tomorrow, when there would be a good amount of the money into their saving account. Tomorrow it would be converted into the investments. And the day after tomorrow, we can create the assets. Yeah, absolutely correct. They all are into the interconnected. Are people understanding that the CASA is the only banking? It's a core banking. It is a part of the banking. From where the banking has started, but it's not the banking. It's just a tiny thing which you can not see even into the banks. So many things are happening into the bank. These are the core gaps. Let's we understand another thing. What the client needs at present. The tax efficiency planning, the banking solution, as we have discussed. So many people have the lockers because they want to keep their precious things there, their documents there, their ornaments there. They don't wear at present. There is an opportunity. We are so many things. Every locker is coming about with the deposits, retirement planning, estate planning and philanthropy, the social CSR program. So many things are coming into the things. The insurance, the annuity, the portfolio management, the financial planning. This is the reason we are saying that we are coming. Insurance is altogether a different ball game. When I come into the need, when I come into the reforms, I'll share what has happened into the insurance industry. What has happened into the banking industry? Absolutely correct. They are the third-party products, the local and the forex. Amazing things are happening. More people are traveling abroad today. More people are traveling by the flight today. More people are requiring the travel insurance today. We have so many things. The financial services, see, this is a huge ocean of the things. You name a product and we have a product. You name a problem, we have a product. You never think we have a solution for it. Whatever you want, we have the thing. This is amazing things happening. But when we go into the CASA, this is the entrance point. We have to go from there. If you are a son of Ambani, you are a son of the Ratan Tata, whosoever you are a son of the Birla. You have to start your education from the nursery and KG, the core banking. And this core banking means CASA, current account, saving account. You are getting reach to the people. You are getting near to them. So many people are saying, sir, ye to bada dikkat hai, because this is the gateway. When there were no telephone like the mobiles here, there were the STD booths. I asked a chemist one day, sir, why you have placed the chemist STD booth? So many money into the medical and the medicines. He says, sir, by the STD booth, more people are coming into my shop. When they don't do anything else, or they are just calling, then also they see my products. They buy more things when they are on the call. They see the things and buy the things. This is what we are doing into the malls today. Abundance of things. Everything coming out with the things. Now the salaries are coming through the bank. Now we are distributing the incentives through the banks. When everything is coming through the bank, it is the financial inclusion, and we have more opportunity to cater with the new products. But the beginning is CASA. If we are not understanding the CASA, it is the need of the people. It is the first need of the bank also. Third-party products, absolutely, they are giving the income. We'll come to them. So we have almost 10 minutes to go before I decide the things and you decide the thing. Basic banking needs. Just we understand what are the banking needs. Core banking needs. Current account, saving account, fixed deposits, savings, and then the loans, the basic loans. These are the core banking. And what are the next thing? Investment and trading. We are into the forex. We are into the share market today. So many guidelines have been changed into the last 3 decades. I'll share into the government reforms. Investment and trading. Just imagine, mutual funds are also tradable. The insurance is coming with the e-repository. We have so many pension plans. Yesterday we were attending a session where they said the insurance is also coming out with the finance sector. I'm saying the opportunity. There is always a difference between the opportunity and the employment. People find opportunity is the synonym of the employment, and people are running for the employment. Believe me, not the person who is just organizing this session and who is contributing so many people into through so many people's life. He's an entrepreneur. Banking has provided so many entrepreneurs into the country. The insurance and the financial sector provided so many new opportunities to the people. The Paytm is a new venture. Just imagine what he has grown. They have grown into the last 5 years only. The payment bank, the e-wallets, the credit card, the debit card, so many things. UPI, absolutely correct. Thank you so very much. So many things are coming. What is the next? The safety and insurance. Is it about lockers? It is about any kind of the security. One person says, I'm sir worried. Manika, why you are worried? He says, I'm worried about my old age. Get the pension. He says, if I die today, what would happen to my people, my family members? Get the term insurance today. He says, sir, बीमारी का खतरा तो बना रहता है, 5-7-10 लाख रुपया तो ऐसे ही लग जाता है. Get the insurance. And if you don't have the money, government have the scheme. Just imagine, if you have money, we are there. मुझे याद है मैं एक बार यूनिलीवर के साथ काम करता था. यूनिलीवर अक्सर कहा करता था, मैंने उनसे पूछा एक बार यूनिलीवर के जो रीजनल हेड थे हमारे, मिस्टर रोहित, मैंने कहा रोहित सर, हु इज आवर कस्टमर? ही सेज, जो खाता है और जो नहाता है वो हमारा कस्टमर है. आप इमेजिन कीजिए. अब अपने आप से पूछिए, बैंकिंग के लिए क्या कौन कौन हमारा कस्टमर है? बैंकिंग और फाइनेंस के लिए जो कमाता है और जो खर्चता है वो हमारा कस्टमर है. अब ढूंढिए बाजार में जाने के बाद, शक्ल देखिए लोगों की, क्या वो कमा रहे हैं या वो क्या नाम है खर्च रहे हैं. और अगर वो कमा रहे हैं और खर्च रहे हैं, इट मींस वो हमारे कस्टमर है. आप उनको कैसे कनेक्ट करेंगे, वो लोग कैसे आप में ट्रस्ट करेंगे? नाउ दिस इज योर चैलेंज. एवरीथिंग हैज टू बी कम विद द चैलेंज. जस्ट आस्क योर फादर कि क्या वो आपके कहने पे क्या नाम है पहली बार कोई इंश्योरेंस परचेज कर सकते हैं क्या? नॉट एज अ सन और अ डॉटर, बट ऑन अ मेरिट. The next thing which comes is the retirement and the tax planning. Thank you so very much for so many products with the tax planning and the retirement planning. People say the pension बंद हो गई है साहब, हमें समस्या है. हम कहते हैं this is an opportunity for us for the banking. Now we have another product to give to the people. We can let them plan. We can educate them. We have another product. So scarcity for other people is abundance for me. Just imagine. We have so many products. NPS has come, National Pension Scheme, and it gives you 2 accounts at one time. But are we coming with it? Are we making the things happen? If yes, we are there. If not, you have to check. The tax planning, the GST is directly depositing through the bank accounts only. The TDS and everything is depositing through the bank account. So many things are happening. We have the bank on our hands, but our people don't know how to use them. They are not confident yet. Are we ready to take the trust and the things? Yeah, absolutely. SIP is working on it. The tax planning, so many things. The payments, the bigger chunk. Even the 10 rupee, the auto driver says, sir, Paytm kar do na. I'm not here to promote or market the Paytm, but believe me, as the Colgate has become the name for the toothpaste, the Paytm has become for the e-wallet. There are so many e-wallets. They may be UPI also, but because they are the pioneers. As the mobile come with the Airtel. Karlo duniya muthi mein bhai 𝑺𝒖𝒃𝒔𝒄𝒓𝒊𝒃𝒆 Ambani. The same way the e-wallets come by the Paytm. A person phone pe bhi leta hai, he says, sir, Paytm kar do. Imagine कीजिए. They have created a new brand for themselves. The new position, the new name, they are the synonym. So many things are happening into these are the basic banking needs. Now fill up the gaps. Now understand your gaps. So many gaps. If you sit calmly after the seminar, if the thing, then get what kind of the gaps there are. And then last is the reforms. Before the needs, we are coming with the reforms. We have 10 minutes to go. Keep your questions ready. Government reforms. मैं आपसे 2 चीजों के बारे में एग्जांपल के बारे में बात करूंगा. I have just tried to open my first saving account independently after reaching the 18 years in 1991. Thank you to the Rajiv Gandhi ji, who has created 18 years for everything. It was 21 before it. And I go to the bank. I've told him, मैंने कहा सर मैं बैंक में सेविंग अकाउंट खुलवाना चाहता हूं. The person who was sitting there, he says, बेटा सेविंग अकाउंट खुलवाने के लिए तो बड़े कागज लगते हैं. मैंने कहा सर कौन से कागज लगेंगे? He has given me a form जो मुझे समझ में नहीं आया. अंग्रेजी बहुत भारी भरकम थी, उतनी आती नहीं थी. They have given me a. Then he says, now I fill a form with the help of somebody. I have deposited the form there. He says, now you require 2 introductions. You require 2 people who know you and they can guarantee you that they know you as a good person. And they should be the customer of the bank also. I don't know. The introductions. It was not business, it was introduction to the bank. I went to the people, I found 2 people, good man. They were the customers of the bank. I got the form signed by those 2 people. And I came back to the person. मैंने कहा सर फॉर्म चेक कर लो, गलती तो नहीं है. He says, अच्छा ये वाला अकाउंट है, इस पे तो स्टैंप लगनी थी, इन्होंने फर्म का खोला, आपने स्टैंप नहीं लगवाई. ये कुछ भी नहीं था जी जो आप कह रहे हैं. मैं गया वापस उनको, मैंने कहा जी प्लीज स्टैंप लगा दीजिए अपने फर्म की, क्योंकि आपने फर्म के नाम से क्या नाम है ये अकाउंट खुलवा रखे हैं. उन्होंने स्टैंप लगाई और मेरे को दे दिया उनके क्या नाम है जो कैशियर साहब थे. आई वेंट बैक टू द बैंक. मैंने उनको कहा, मैंने कहा सर प्लीज अब ये फॉर्म ले लीजिए. He says, ओहो आप तो करंट अकाउंट का साइन करवा के आ गए, इसका तो सीसी लिमिट है, हमारे को तो सेविंग अकाउंट खोलना है, तो सेविंग अकाउंट में वही कस्टमर चाहिए जो सेविंग अकाउंट का हो. आप इमेजिन करके देखिए. I want to have a saving account at that time. 𝑺𝒖𝒃𝒔𝒄𝒓𝒊𝒃𝒆 says when he has initiated the Infosys, it took 1 year to get a telephone line. It took 3 years to get the first computer import into the India. Just imagine what kind of the things were happening there. There were so many reforms done by the Nehru ji, done by the Indira Gandhi ji. There was the nationalization of the bank also. But what were we? हम कहाँ पे थे हमें मालूम नहीं. मैं अपने ही बेसिस पर एक सेविंग अकाउंट नहीं खोल सकता था जिसमें से बैंक से मुझे कुछ लेना नहीं था. Banking and finance. The 2 great men come to the country. One is the P.V. Narasimha Rao Saab and then the Dr. Manmohan Singh. As a team, what they have created, what they have given to us, this is the amazing thing. Into the last 30 years, they have changed whole of the banking face, the way the bank was working. Thank you to the Kamath Saab to show what is the role modeling. 2 people, P.V. Narasimha Rao Saab, who has given all the charge to Dr. Manmohan Singh. To do whatever you want to do to make the country better and growing and rich and abundant. There is opportunity. What is given by the P.V. Narasimha Rao Saab and very well maintained by Dr. Manmohan Singh. Today, what we are seeing as a banking system, the security system, the NSE, the BSE, the SEBI, everything came from their part. And then there comes the IRDA. आप इमेजिन कीजिए कितना बड़ा डिफरेंस एक बैंकिंग रिफॉर्म से. लोगों को लगता है क्या नाम है कि आज हमारे पास अबंडेंस नहीं है, स्केर्सिटी है. IRDA comes in 1999. In 2000, I was working as an accounts and taxation practitioner. I was having a DSA of so many banks, so many organizations. I was selling so many different products. The LIC development officer came to me and he says, sir, आप एजेंट बन जाएंगे, हम ब्रांच एजेंट बनाएंगे आपको सीधा. ब्रांच मैनेजर वाज देयर. मैंने कहा साहब इतनी प्रॉब्लम है, व्हेन यू टर्न अ स्टोन देयर वुड बी अ LIC एजेंट, आई कांट वर्क देयर. And then I have seen abundance of agents. In 2006, I have recruited by myself in 2 years through me and my team 400 advisors for a company. Imagine what is the abundance there. Yeah, starting business. Imagine starting business was how much difficult the starting of the business, where you cannot open a account, saving account. How much difficult it was. Every day, every time we are now changing into the reforms are coming. Reforms may be good, may be bad. There may be results, anything, but the intention is there is a change. And change means change. And the third thing which came is the taxation and laws. Just imagine for the GST, what the gift given to us by late Arun Jaitley ji. I have started my business in 2003 with the Unilever, Hindustan Unilever. I need a sales tax number. I went to the sales tax office. They told me, sir, you need 2 securities. The 2 people are there. And they'll sign a bond paper of 1 lakh rupees each. That if you fail to do something, they'll pay 1 lakh rupees to the government. Just imagine. My father was a government servant. From where would I get the two people, the two good men? And today, by sitting on your laptop, on your desktop, you can get the GST registered by just sharing few documents. You can file the returns from your place. You have all the accounting softwares there. You have everything there. You can imagine so many things. The taxation and the laws, thank you to the digital industry, infrastructure, so many things are coming. So many taxes were there. I'm not talking about them. I'm just sharing one thing. How much easy now to make the things happen, to do the things. Infrastructure, so many branches are coming, so many ATMs are coming. Where there is no possibility of ATM, they are giving the mini ATMs. They are coming so many schemes with it. And the wallet system and the API, UPI, they have given you bank on your hand. And the next is the cultural shift. Businessman को हम देखते रहे चोर की तरह से, जिसका पैसा होता था हम कहते थे ठगी ठोरी करके आया जी. He must have earned from the unmean things, illegal means, unethical means. Now there is another change. People say he's a businessman, he has worked hard, let me work for him, let me role model him. America is number one because they say we have created the business people of the world. And into our nation for the first 50 years, the government people who are saying, I'm not against anybody, but I'm just sharing the truth. The business people, for some people today also, they are the thieves. There were so many inspectors. And the people are always fearsome into the business. पता नहीं कौन आ गया, क्या हो जाएगा. He start with the chair, अपनी सीट से खड़ा हो जाता था, चाय को ऑर्डर देता था और एक लिफाफे के अंदर कुछ पैसे डाल दिया करता था कि अब ये आ गया. Believe कीजिए, this is what the culture shift is tremendous. You can do the things through the digital only. Now there is no human intervention. When there is no human intervention, you are doing the things legally. If you are missing something, you have to pay. You have to be an educated person. I was just reading Robert Kiyosaki. I was just reading the ex-president of America. He says, जब मैं उनको पढ़ने की कोशिश की, he says जिसको accounting knowledge नहीं है, जिसको law knowledge नहीं है, उसको business में नहीं आना चाहिए. You must have some knowledge. Just imagine we are coming into the bank and we need the knowledge. Now it comes the last part, the concept of the need. Jobs. How many jobs we do need? I need one job, only one job. And there is a tremendous of opportunity daily on the job. I need only one job. And this is the reason that there is abundance. So many people are there, absolutely. In every field, there are people. How does it matter how many people are there? I need the oxygen to breathe. You will say so many people are there to breathe the oxygen. And you start making nonsense out of it. Nobody can make it. The jobs are into abundance. We need only one job. When the person needs one job, he can find so many opportunities. If this is not working, we can work with this. This is not working, we can get this. If this company is not recruiting at present, this can be recruiting. If they are not recruiting on roll, they are recruiting off roll. But there are jobs. There are unemployment by choice. There is no unemployment into the country. Believe me not. I am telling it with the truth, with the facts I have given you in before it. These are the positions at the senior level. Everybody is growing, but the growth is only for the people who are performing, who are not just thinking about the salary. Salary comes by default. By the one attendance, you are getting your salary, but you grow into the systems by the performance. When you grow, you are giving the opportunity to somebody else to enter into the system. You are creating abundance. If you are not growing, you are blocking the door. You are blocking the people to come into sight. You are blocking the opportunity for the people. You are becoming the obstacle. Growth is the only one by which we can create the abundance. We move high, we move high, we move high. We let the people come into the system, let them develop. Because you have developed, they'll develop by yourself. These are the junior levels. Just imagine how many profiles. I've just shared few out of it. Because अगर मैं सारे profiles के बारे में बात करना लगता, I required a minimum 1 month period to discuss with the different profiles into the banking industry today. So many things. If you are IT professional, we have the job. If you are into sales, we have the job. If you are good with the customer service, we are interpersonal skills, we have the job. If you can draft good things, we have the job. If you are from the legal side, we have the job. और विश्वास कीजिए, लोग कहता है अगर आप सख्ती से बात कर सकते हैं ना और लोगों को थोड़ा सा धमका सकते हैं प्यार से, तो हमारे पास जॉब है, हमारे पास बहुत सारे क्या नाम है कलेक्शंस के डिपार्टमेंट्स हैं। इमेजिन कीजिए, आप बताइए आपके पास कौन सा गुण है, what quality do you have, and we have the opportunity into the banking sector for you, but you have to perform, you have to come out of your home. This is amazing things happen into the world. In India, we are growing faster than anybody else. Into the COVID, the people have done tremendous of business, but the people who were ready to change. अगर आज आप हेनरी फोर्ड के आने के बाद भी, इतने सारे ऑटोमोटिव के आने के बाद भी, if you want to repair and mend the horseshoes, nobody can stop you into the bakery. Nobody can stop you into the miseries, because the reason is you are not changing the horseshoe. There is a tire now. You have to start the business with the tire, and when you find the tires, you have so many tires on the road. If you want to have the shoe horse, you have to understand wo kahan milega. You have to work with it. Just imagine this is a train. I was working with a senior one. He's an amazing person, Mr. Kishore Kapoor. One day he asked the people, "Sir, आपकी ट्रेन छूटने वाली है और आपकी ट्रेन चल पड़ी है. आपने AC वन टायर का आपने टिकट ले रखा है. What would you do?" जस्ट इमेजिन कीजिए, आपकी ट्रेन छूट रही है और आपके सामने से जनरल डब्बा निकल रहा है. आपने चंडीगढ़ बस स्टैंड से बैठना था और आप क्या नाम है रेलवे स्टेशन से, सॉरी, आपने चंडीगढ़ रेलवे स्टेशन से बैठना था और आपकी ट्रेन आपके सामने से प्लेटफॉर्म से निकल कर जा रही है. आप चाहें तो सामने आपकी क्या नाम है जनरल डब्बा है, उसमें एंटर कर सकते हैं. आप अपने आप से पूछिए, आप ट्रेन छोड़ देंगे या जनरल डब्बे में, या जो स्लीपर कोच है उसमें चढ़ जाएंगे? अगर आप मेरे साथ हैं, आई गेट इनटू द जनरल कोच, थैंक यू, will catch the closest one. It means you will enter the train, you will enter the opportunity, you will enter into the business world. When you are into the train, it is bound to grow. You will get to your performance, you will get to your ticket, you will get to your right boogie. Believe it, it's not impossible, but you have to be into the train. If you work on your virtues, if you work on your strength, if you understand the things, if you are into the train, you can reach wherever you want to. If you are just looking at the train, मेरे मतलब की आएगी तब करूंगा जी. मैं तो अपना शहर नहीं छोड़ूंगा. मेरे तो घर वाले फील्ड में जाने को नहीं बोलते, मैं तो फील्ड में जाना ही नहीं है जी. Just imagine, if you are not going to the customer who will give you the business, if you don't get the business, what would you do? The business is the reason for the business. Customer is the reason of a business. और अगर आप उस रीजन के पास ही नहीं जा रहे, उस रीजन से नहीं मिलना चाह रहे, उस रीजन को नहीं सर्व करना चाह रहे, we don't need you. Nobody needs you. If you cannot serve to your parents into the old age, they don't require you as a child. The customer don't require you. The business organizations don't require you, because you have to serve. Service is the only cost which you have to bear for your dreams. If you can't serve, बाइबल कहती है, हिब्रू कहता है, वन थिंग विच यू कैन डू, आपको सर्व करेंगे, जो सेवा पाए करेगा उसको मेवा मिलेगा. जस्ट इमेजिन. लेकिन इसके लिए करना क्या पड़ेगा? यू हैव टू लर्न एंड डेवलप. समटाइम्स आवर एजुकेशन सिस्टम इज नॉट डेवलपिंग अस फॉर द जॉब. So much NSDC is doing, so much skill development ministry is doing, so many opportunities are coming into the nation, but we are not with the right skill, we are not with the right knowledge. What we need the right kind of the knowledge, need the right kind of the mentor. Congratulations for the IPB, congratulations for you people that you know IPB. So many people are into the country, they don't know IPB. The IPB is doing the fantastic job. They are creating the abundance, they are creating the prosperity, they are creating the chair people of tomorrow. The person who is entered today, they'll reach tomorrow. आप विश्वास कीजिए, आज जो आप कर रहे हैं आपको नहीं मालूम कि आपको क्या मिल रहा है, लेकिन कल जब आप क्या नाम है सीनियर लेवल पे होंगे, you came to understand what the people and the mentors have given to you. You have to learn and develop. You have to learn. आप क्लरिकल में जाएं, आप एम्प्लॉय के रूप में जाएं, किसी भी रूप में जाएं, आप एंटरप्रेन्योर बनना चाहें, आप क्लर्क की जगह PNB आना चाहे, आप कहां पे आना चाहते हो आपको डिसाइड करना है, लेकिन आपको बैंक का कोर पता होना चाहिए. लोग डिपॉजिट करने आते हैं, लोगों की हार्ड अर्न इनकम होती है, लोग कहीं ना कहीं उसकी सिक्योरिटी चाहते हैं. लोग बैंक में आते हैं, कहीं ना कहीं पे वो थके हुए आते हैं, उन्हें लगता है कोई व्यक्ति मुझे संभाल लेगा, और एक व्यक्ति सफाई कर रहा होता है, वो घूर के कहता है तेरे को नजर नहीं आता. जस्ट इमेजिन, You have to be very sensitive. You have to learn. आपको मालूम होना चाहिए KYC क्या है, आपको मालूम होना चाहिए उसकी वैल्यू क्या है, आपको मालूम होना चाहिए कि जो आपने कस्टमर का एक डॉक्यूमेंट फोटो स्टेट करवा के ले लिया, आप उसको किसी और चीज में यूज नहीं कर सकते, उसके पीछे कुछ और लिख नहीं सकते, और आपके पास एक्स्ट्रा आ गया तो यू हैव टू गेट इट बैक टू द कस्टमर. Just imagine what kind of the trust and the belief you can create into the customer's eye, what kind of the person you are, how professional you are. Get the right training done, get the right instruction followed, make it into the right practice. पहली बार गलती होती है, केवल जब पहली बार गलती होती है तो दूसरी बार चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं. आपको बस पहली बार ही रोकना है, क्योंकि पहली बार रोक लिया आपने अपने आप को गलती करने से और पहली बार राइट सीढ़ी पर चढ़ गए तो उसके बाद आपको प्रॉब्लम होने वाली नहीं है. चैलेंजेस आएंगे बार बार, गलती करने की आपको अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलेंगी, लेकिन आपने बस वो पहली बार अगर रुक गए और आपने अपने दिमाग को कह दिया मैंने ये नहीं करना क्योंकि इसका ये कारण है, एक कारण अगर आपने बता दिया, दिमाग गलती नहीं करने वाला है, दिमाग की बहुत ताकतवर कैपेसिटी है. We are new to this banking systems. अगर मैं डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह और पीवी नरसिम्हा राव साहब के पीरियड से लेके चलूं, we are just into the last 30 years into the banking system. अगर मैं जनधन योजना की बात करूं, we are just into the 5 years into the banking system. It's an infant stage. ये भी बच्चा है, ये बहुत बड़ा होना है. So अगर आप ये देखें, let's explore. Thank you so very much to all you people. Let's explore. If you have any question, we can do the things. Back to the IPB. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, sir. That was such an encouraging and yes, motivating and yes, engaging session. I was just glued to the screen. कैसे हमें engage करके रखा है. And yes, जो भी question है जल्दी से आप chat box में लिख सकते हैं. Time is overrunning, so we'll take one or two. And otherwise, I'll also invite our founder and MD, Mr. 𝒂𝒑𝙞𝙨𝙞𝙩, to be here and yes, to give you a warm thank you. And yes, sir can always help us to answer few questions. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Manish sir, for this wonderful session. Just a salute to your knowledge, aggression, and attitude, sir. Very great session. Salute to you, sir.
Thank you
You
so
are
much.
just an amazing personality, sir.
Thank you.
You rightly said that unemployment is by choice. We are also getting so much requirement. The candidates are not appearing for the interviews, or they have their own choices that they don't want to go to the customer. You very rightly said, sir. It was just an amazing session, and you rightly said, I'll define by my own words that don't be afraid of going slowly, be afraid of standing still. So ट्रेन तो निकल जाएगी अगर आप खड़े रहे. So thank you, sir. Thank you for this amazing, knowledgeable learning session. Any questions, madam?
No, sir, we don't have any questions today as such. But yes, जो लोग हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं, they can always ask their questions on our helpline number on our website. Our website is ipbindia.com. And yes, our helpline number is 7272000034. And बहुत ही अच्छी बात है that yes, in next webinar we'll be here with our alumni again. We have lot of alumni now, and in last 3 months बहुत सारे बच्चों ने हमारी तरफ से placement ली है, and बहुत सारे ऐसे बच्चे हैं जो अपनी अच्छी फीडबैक शेयर करना चाहते हैं उन बच्चों के साथ जो एस्पायरिंग बैंकर्स हैं कल के. So ये एक और अनोखा alumni speak webinar होगा after 15 days, and I wish आज की तरह उस दिन भी हम एक full house experience करेंगे. And आप सब again you will be invited for the webinar to hear from the students, to hear from the your peer group. जो लोग आपके जैसे हैं, आपकी तरह हैं, आपके हम उम्र हैं, वो अपने जब experiences share करेंगे तो I believe कि आपको ज़्यादा समझ में आएगा. Thank you so much, Manish sir. It is always great to have you. And yes, thank you so much. It was wonderful, wonderful session. We were live on YouTube also, and I was checking the comments continuously coming that it is such an energetic session. Thank you so much, sir. हमें उन चीजों पे एक नया perspective देने के लिए जिनको शायद हम कुछ धुंधली नजर से देख रहे थे. Thank you so much, sir. And thank you so much, everyone. Have a good evening ahead. And I wish you all be safe and healthy until we meet next time.